published.
"'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here." "You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears." As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the Sovereign, that is, the false Arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your... I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same, would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but... I refer to Waldar, many a time as Deeza and many a time as the Magistrate. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our right. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the Magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the...
Politics are no concern of mine.
Why is everyone always in such a...
Welcome.
Timeless place.
No easy answers here.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it should.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Sleep magic.
No harm shall come to you. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Holy crap. Okay. Another one of these guys.
Prepare yourself.
Ow. Yo, how was he able to climb this guy?
I am sorry.
No.
Stand firm. You are not alone.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That hurt.
Focus. Moment of indecision I spell out.
Really? Now?
I shan't allow any further harm to that.
First and foremost, you'll want to knock it off balance. You'll prove a much easier target when lying prone. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory. It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Understood.
Oh my god.
If we are
Oh,
to wreck
jeez.
this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance.
I'm in trouble.
It is certainly worth a try. The enemy slows. Perhaps we will tire them out. We must not give them a chance to recover. Focused attack will end this foe. went is wrong. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper. How are we meant to attack it without conquering it?
Ow.
Employ lightning against this foe. If we know its weakness, we have but to exploit it. I've gained a hold on the beast.
I concur.
Our foe has been thrown off balance. There is no better time to strike.
Strike fast and true, and our glory shall fall.
Concentrate your attacks on its legs. A stationary foe is far easier to manage.
Understood.
Kill it! Stab it! I'm trying to stab it in the heart.
Victory is at hand. Give no quarter.
Oh, shnikes. That was difficult.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Goblins, master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Prepare yourself!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
Jesus, that guy just came out of nowhere.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Oh man. What kind of power do you have, dude? Holy crap. I have to leave. I don't know how to get away. Ow. Holy crap. These guys are difficult, man. Okay. Let's get out of here. My god.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Day of work.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
All's lost. I'll not take that from you.
Ruining my vegetables. My legs are fair number will be that
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
It falls on me to resolve this.
Pray, allow me to.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I see which way the wind. Have you lost your mind?
Fine. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
We'll pull through yet.
My patience will
About.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Well, that was surprising. Dozed off, and all of a sudden...
It's been a hard day, Chris. Scratch on my arms and armor.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Where are you going?
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir. Still too early to set out.
Well, I must.
Well met.
Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is...
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
As a matter of fact, curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Fascinating.
Not much going on. Life's been pretty kind to me.
Disturb the peace. Answers to
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
All the best takes.
Inside there once I've had my dinner. At least my back's not acting up today.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can all... What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has... I'd like to... I've prepared some explosive cast...
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
I quite agree.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills, say the word.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Might sit down.
Time to be heading home.
my head.
What am I supposed to do?
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Apologies, but I can't...
What am I supposed to do?
My head hurts just...
This inspires naught but misgivings.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Right.
Mayhap I'll...
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
An ox cart ought to make...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Burning the midnight oil, I see.
Interested in my wares?
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter another speaker. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Might as well look while you're here, eh?
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Tell is, Vermin was one.
Apologies, but I can't. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier. One must take pride in their job.
We have reached our destination. Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
It's this way.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there?
The ancient battleground to the north. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night. Since a few days past, skeletons and It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade...
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find it, 'tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afoot. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
Sir, I'm trying to get to Back Batal to get the warfare location. But if I find it,
The
I'll let
Jadeite
you know.
Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry. The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
I find myself hard-pressed to respond.
Nice. Not at the expense of my duty.
Could it be aught's if I cannot dissuade you?
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
I just got to town. How would I know? How would I even know?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
Oh, jeez.
What? No! How can that be?
Let me guess.
I've just heard
Want
news.
me to help?
Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me, I will be...
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the jadeite orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
Sirs Offalv and Everard each seek the jadeite orb. To whom ought we to grant it, assuming we find the thing at all?
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
Haven't got any leaves.
Only fools and urchins boast of their
Where are you going? Not sure I can handle this.
Interested in my wares? I'll take any chance.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Reckon your road's been... Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I fought many battles in my journey, but the thrill of felling a colossal foe goes unmatched. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Let me think on this a moment.
Poor Raj. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, Eve, I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town.
Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after. Isn't that unusual?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
Poison is impossible.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
reminds me. Often we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet. I'd wager there's aught to be found here. We ought to take a closer look. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Go where your help is needed.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected. Well fought, Arisen. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. A result to be proud of.
I suppose there can be no harm in doing this alone. We cannot expect gleaming treasure around everything.